In today's video, I'm going to be training with Joey Stax. Joey is the CEO of Stax Army, has over 1 million followers on Instagram, and has made a name for himself in the fitness industry by being the realist. But Joey comes from humble beginnings. Growing up, his life was far from easy, but he didn't let that stop him from creating the life he wanted. He's the perfect example that it doesn't matter where you come from because you create your own destiny.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm rich.
To our winner, Rene.
Okay, guys, I got the Joey Stax here.
What's up, baby?
He came from San Antonio, which is my hometown, just to hang out with me, right?
Well, I mean, we're gonna hang out with each other.
Say yes.
Yes.
So today we're gonna train from here up because neither of us actually want to train legs today. Because honestly, if I did train Joey in legs, he'd probably die and never want to come back. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm a little sleepy, but he's gonna carry a lot of the energy, so let's get into it.
Hey guys, Julia told me she wanted me to take her through my upper body. So my upper body workout, I'm always gonna start with what, guys? Back arms. What do you call them? Triceps?
Back arms. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So basically in prison, we would always talk about working out back arms. And that was just a term I was always used to. So when I started my channel, I got famous, well, not famous, but I was known for saying back arms. All right, guys, we need back arms. People are like, they're triceps. You don't call your biceps your front arms.
You could.
Good.
These are my front arms.
But I just
These are my back arms.
I never used the term front arm. I always said biceps. But when I used triceps, I would just say back arms. And so people would always comment like, what is he talking about, back arms? Right.
I mean, if they don't get that,
The back
come on.
of the arm.
I only train upper body once a week now. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah. Because I can't really, like, with my division that I compete in, I can't really grow it anymore.
Why?
Because if it gets too big, then I won't look like a wellness competitor.
Yeah.
The whole point of the wellness division is to be imbalanced.
Yeah.
My lower body needs to be bigger than my upper body.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
You learn something every
Basically,
day.
I'm too jacked.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse.
I know.
They're like, look, you need to stay in shape, but you can't work out. All right, so
You could just stop right there though.
hold on.
Not too much.
You're like Joey and take 2.5 months off, lose 20 pounds.
Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
And my diet was, well, you like to keep it healthy on your channel, but I keep it real on mine, you know.
Okay.
You are keeping it real because you're really healthy. I'm really not.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I brought for my pre-workout breakfast? 5 Chips Ahoy cookies.
I wish that I could be that way.
I wake up every day before I even have an egg omelet like this big. I eat cookies every day.
Well, because naturally your metabolism is very fast and your set point, like you were smaller.
So you ever
So
get one of those bodies?
Yes.
Now they tell you like at rest, your body burns X amount.
Yeah.
My body burns like 3,100 calories at rest. At rest. It's insane.
I like look at a cookie, smell a cookie, and my stomach's like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I
would
put
eat-
on muscle like nobody's business. So,
No, yeah. And for me, it's hard because I have to force feed
Yes.
chicken rice.
he's like that.
I literally started off at 155 pounds, January 15th of 2015. All natty. Yeah, this is all lengthening, just trying to wake my arms up. This doesn't weigh anything to me. I'm just like warming up my shoulders. Cause I'm old, Julie, I'm old.
How old are you?
37.
37? Oh, he's Zach's age. Everyone that I'm around is always older than me.
That's so awesome.
But you're about my age. Oh my God, never mind. Get out of here. I did have like a moment when I realized I'm turning 27 in February And I was like, 27's close to 30. I'm old. I think for women especially, getting old is scarier than for men. I don't know, just because of like what society says about when women get older.
Hey, people are like, Joey, are you ever gonna do one with a girl? And I'm like, I mean, I am. I'm not gonna be out just. And then me and you talked about doing and I don't want to bring it up again, but you got to diss me on the podcast. Nah,
He's salty.
it's all good. No, real talk. Like, I feel like as I got older, I've always been leaner, bigger, more aesthetic, more defined.
Your muscles mature.
Muscle maturity,
Yeah.
definitely. And like, then I'll go up with these youngsters and they'll do, 225 for 7, 8, 10, whatever, right? And again, not talking down, but they train 3-4 years. And then you put somebody who has muscle maturity under there, 225, I'll rep for like, what I do it, Ricky, like 43 reps or something. And my body weight at the time was 210. No, it was 210 for 43. Because my body weight was 205. So I did 210 pounds for 40. I tell people, if you can't rep your own weight for X amount of reps, you shouldn't just be packing on. Now it's different if, how do I say it, like machines as opposed to free weights.
Yeah.
I'm talking free weights. Free weights, don't be packing on all this weight, getting like the shittiest range of motion. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, go lighter, man, and more reps, more mind to muscle, more. And I had to learn that after 4 hernia surgeries. So I had 2 bilaterals and 1 umbilical and then 1 above the umbilical. And 4 different surgeries.
And that can happen just because it's ego lifting, really, if we're talking about it. And I
100%
am still obviously young and I'm 26, but I'm just now realizing the benefit of dropping the weight lighter and slowing it down can be so much more beneficial.
Throat twitch,
yes.
Twitch, your body.
Yes. Because at some points, like for me with legs, I can pack it on with legs. I can do like 9 plates on a leg press, but then I don't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing it and I'm like, I feel everything and nothing at the same time.
No.
But if I put like 5 plates, I'm like,
that's what it is. So it's the mind and muscle connection. You can control 5 plates a lot better and a lot like more steady. And then once you engage all the muscles correctly, then you start repping it and your whole leg feels it. I never count reps. I just go till failure every set.
I don't even know how much this weighs. Let's see.
It's just kind of weird, but it's not too heavy.
What?
It's not about the weight, people. It's about the mind and muscle connection.
Pump skis.
This is like my first pump and a long pump.
In a long pump?
Long pump.
My first pump and a long pump.
Well, how else would you
My
say
back
that?
arms.
This is the first time I've been pumped in a long time from getting pumps. I don't know. How else would you say it? Oh yeah, I'm doing that whole stack though. I'm doing that whole stack.
Did my lats look as big as Joey's?
Let's go. If that stack did not end with a 6, I would do the whole stack. But since I don't want anything to do with 6s, we're gonna do 150. Okay, I don't mess with anything with 6s at all, ever. Only 7s. It's a mark of completion, like your whole. That's right, people don't understand what the 7 means. They're like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, Google that shit. See, I mean, I don't even have a lucky number because I don't gamble. I don't do any of that.
I was born April 7th, 7 pounds, 7 ounces.
Oh, wow.
Bro, pound that shit.
That's crazy.
Yo, why is that not tatted on you, bro? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get seven sevens all over my body though. Because it's also in the Bible. Like these 7 particular verses that Jesus spoke. But we don't want to get into every verse, but there's 7 of them. So that's why, again, 7 is so iconical of a number. Everyone's like, oh, that means lucky. But no, that's not what it means. It's got a more biblical meaning. Yeah, pause reps. Those pause reps, follow through. At least you follow through. All right, so we got 4 here already, right?
Yeah. What do you want to do now?
Biceps.
Some front arms.
So check this out. I've never got a professional tan, so we got one, right? Because I was like, we might do legs. I got to make sure. And a friend of mine has her own company.
Yeah.
In San Antonio. She showed love and everything. Super sweet girl. So I didn't realize you weren't supposed to use Dove products. So now my armpits, are they white or what?
A little, but not too bad.
No?
It's only in a small spot.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe even itself out because the first day, I was like, wait a second.
I don't go heavy for upper
I like
body.
to do like hammers, regular curls, wides. I'm always like a superset, drop set.
Yes.
Till failure all the time. So like 20s. You think that's gonna be heavy for you? Get some 15s up in there.
I'm a Weenie Hut Junior.
Come on.
It's pretty light. I think I'm just being a weenie today.
It is early. It is early. I didn't know she didn't want to do an early workout. I thought she was an early workout girl. Not on the weekends though, right?
On the weekends I sleep.
Not today.
Because Monday through Friday I'm up at like 5:30.
Yep. And honestly, I'm trying to find my my 4 o'clock workouts like I used to have. I used to have a 4 workout and a 4 workout.
Oh, what?
12 hours apart every day for like a good, and that was when I was looking the best I've ever looked, taking the least stuff I've ever taken. It was because
Working out every 12 hours?
Yeah, just not every 12, I guess. I mean, I woke up at 4 and then I'd be at the gym around 4 or 5 by the end of the day. Ricky wouldn't meet me there in the morning, and I'm not the type of person at 4 a.m. to be like, I'm here, guys. Sometimes I would post it, but other times I wouldn't, you know what I mean? But I felt like I was so much more full. But again, I was taking super subs, so I had everything that, yeah, exactly. And I tell people like, yes, I try to always eat chicken and stuff at my last meal before I go to bed. I always take like shakes or be at the gas station. I'll get like I'm not shouting out no brand, but one of the leanest, most sugar-free, like protein shakes. So, I mean, I try to keep my body with something in it at most times. Even when I'm on empty, I'll always have cookies.
I'll always have cookies.
You know what I'm saying?
My
So my one toe has arthritis, I found out the
My
other day.
one toe.
Yeah, but both elbows have arthritis, both wrists.
Oh.
I have golfer and tennis elbows.
That's what you get.
Yeah, I'm telling you. People don't want this life. They act like they want this. It's not all about the $70,000 gold
life.
team. You know what I mean? People are like, man, I love your grill. I'm like, guys, these are my teeth. This does not pop out. These are my real teeth. Everybody goes and spends $300-400 on a grill. I have $70,000 gold 22 medical kit grade teeth. I went crazy with that shit. I got all my teeth taken out and put metal, gold fangs all the way. It's insane, right?
You're crazy, man.
But I knew that I had to put an influence in this world. And the only way they were gonna even care about me is if I looked different than anybody else. And just how you stand out, you know what I mean? You look different than all the other girls out there, so.
I'm not a regular girl.
There you go.
I'm a muscly girl.
Fuck regular. Fuck regular.
Need to get my shoulders pumped.
I just need to, see, look, now I gotta warm up my rotator cuffs.
because you're old fart.
Exactly. Look forward for that. Coming soon.
Farts.
Hey, but you know what? I will say this, she started before I did, so she's gonna be like, no, I'm not even gonna put it to the universe, don't you worry.
With
She's
how
gonna
much
be-
I train legs.
She's gonna be healthier than an ox forever.
I'm about to make my shoulders.
Blow them
Trying
up.
to see if like I like the difference between doing it forward here or doing it like up and across.
Sometimes I go
or
like this.
forward,
Sometimes I go
or
up
even
and
like
twist.
out. Yeah.
I call that driving the bus. Bam. There you go. Swing. Oh, twist him. That'll engage that front lat. That front delt. My front lat. Like only I have front lats.
And we also have back arms.
Back arms. So when you pose only one way.
Yeah.
As far as like your favorite pose.
Yes. Because I get to pick
Yeah,
which
yeah.
leg I want forward. If I switch the legs, then
See?
no, it's not the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
Not the
like,
same.
you're gonna have one side always that's overcompensating the other side because that's the one we always, mine's my right side. My right side's my tighter side, my always looks good side, my bigger arm size, my bigger quad side, my bigger calf side. My left, I'm just like, meh, meh. Yeah, I'm like, Ricky, get me from my good side.
Everything's small. It's like, why aren't you paying attention to me?
No, that's exactly how it feels.
Anybody who wants to start working out, maybe get into bodybuilding, who grew up a little bit rougher, what would you tell them?
I mean, well, first of all,
Or doesn't believe that they can even,
oh yeah.
if you have a very rags to riches kind of story.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
And
if you
there's
believe
people
it,
that-
you can achieve it. And I don't mean to sound so cliche, but it's like the truth. It's like, but you honestly have to believe it. It's like everyone has a sob story. And I've said this a million times too. It's like repetitive with me, you know what I mean? But it's like everyone has to wake up. Most of us have to have a job, right? We got to pay bills. And then it's what you do at the end of the day when everyone clocks out with your life that's gonna pretty much determine your next job. Like, do you want to be successful? Do you want to own multiple companies? Do you want to do more with your life? Are you content with a 9 to 5 going home? I wasn't content, you know, like, and my 9 to 5 was working my ass off, which I'm still blessed to have that job, right? But it's just one of my companies now, you know? So I say, man, if you believe it, you can achieve it, no matter where you come from, no matter how many, you know, how colorful, I didn't say colorful, how colorful your background is, right? It's, you gotta put in the work, right? And there's levels to this shit. But there really is. Like I said, even when no one believed and everyone would laugh, like, you're gonna be, this was when it was called Instagram model. They used to call me an Instagram model because this is 2015. So they're like, you're an Instagram model. I'm like, yeah, I'm an Instagram model. And they take pictures and, you know, and never in my life when I was in prison or any of these things did I think I'd come out and be a quote unquote influencer, right? People would, but then once I started sharing my story and my life with people, I seen how much people can relate to, you know, where I've come from. Maybe not all of it, right? But we all have, right? But don't let your story determine what your future is gonna be, right? Like, your story's not just where you're at today, you still have a future. So it's like, your future's always gonna depend on you and what you put into it. So at 5 o'clock when you get off work, if you're hoping to, you know, live a long, healthy life, you better get your ass in the gym. And that was one thing that I told myself, like, I don't want to get small again and I want to look better and I want to keep growing. So what do I got to do? Work, gym, home. And then what do I got to do? Work, gym, home. And people think it's all, you know, glamour and all these things, right? Because you have this many followers now and you have this much on your YouTube, but like, my YouTube started with 0. You know what I mean? Your YouTube started with 0, right? Her YouTube's better than my YouTube, you know? But, and congratulations, by the way. She got her plaque, I love that. But like, it's just about putting in the work, man. And you know, I've been to prison, she's not been to prison, but I can say that I went to prison because I was making wrong choices, so I deserved to go to prison. But when I came out and I started seeing what I had to do to make the right choices, one of them was fitness, and fitness, being consistent with work in the gym, made me pretty much start to see the influences that the people I was around are not the people that I want to surround myself with.
Yeah.
I'd rather go work, gym, home, because then when you see the results, and you know as well as I do, like how many people quit before they see the results,
Yep.
right? It's just like wait for the results to come and then see where you're at. And once I saw those results, man, 21 years now, you know, and that's one thing I can say, going to prison, getting out, one thing I never stopped, even though I lost everything, I never stopped working out. I never lost my routine to work out ever. And I guess I probably made that longer than I should have. But one thing I would say is, I mean, just don't give up, man. Don't let people tell you you can't achieve it, because you gotta put in the work. No one's gonna put in the work for you. But if you put in the work, I guarantee you, hard work works. Because I'm walking, talking product of my environment, but at the same time, my environment has changed. And I'm super blessed for everything I have right now, and I say that as humble as possible, because, you know, it's the second you think that you're above somebody, or the second you think you're better than somebody because you have this platform or because you have this influence, that's when God strips it all away from you. So I've learned it the hard way, and I've come back from it, you know, appreciating everything, even the smallest of the smallest. And, you know, always appreciate meeting new influencers and collabing with them and growing with them, and only the real ones, though. I don't like collabing with the fake ones, man. I hate when I go out there and I don't know and no one tells me, you know, like, man, what'd I just do? 4 years. But yeah, man, I work hard.
The thing that I learned at least the most from him, and why I really wanted to collab with him, because not only is his story amazing, but you could have very much easily been a product of your environment. And maybe you were for a very long time. And you could easily use that as an excuse to play the victim and to have your life just continue to be down that road. But you decided to not let that be the case. You don't blame anybody. You don't blame your mom. You don't blame your dad. You don't blame the system.
To be 100%, they're all still drug addicts.
Because you very much could.
Yeah.
You can either use the way that you grew up as an excuse to continue to be that way, or you can use it as motivation to do something different. And you very much did that. So there's a lot of people that are playing the victim, maybe not for like as crazy as you grew up, because I'm gonna be real, I didn't grow up crazy. My parents weren't, they didn't do any of that. But you can easily use how you grew up and the things that happened to you as a reason or an excuse.
And it's
not
motivation for everybody, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to come from struggle, right? We all share the same 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
So it's like, I said it on the way here when I was coming, I don't have my favorite series. I don't have TVs and movies. And if I do, I fall asleep before even the first quarter of the movie goes on because I'm so dead tired. You know what I mean? I'm like, I wake up, straight to work. I go to bed, usually working, you know what I mean? And when I set myself down, I'm crash out, I wake up, straight to work. And that's why my motto is hard work works, man. It's like, don't expect a handout. And if one comes, just take it as a blessing from God and run with it, you know what I mean? But don't quit. This doesn't mean you stop because you got a blessing. This is just showing that, hey, everything I'm doing is working. I need to keep going.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, you think an influencer's all this and that. I feel like I gotta keep going from not only myself, but also all the people who rely on me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I love about being an influencer. Now, I have people that I can influence and help change their life all around the nation. It's not even just the United States now. I mean, Stax Army's out in the UK, we're out in Australia, we're in India, Brazil. I mean, we're everywhere. It's insane. And I tell people it's like real recognized real, man. Like minds always link up. And when you see someone that you recognize as a true and real person, you know, you vibe with that. You know what I mean? And
I love it. Thank you so much.
We vibe.
Yes, for real.
Let's go.
Guys, make sure that you are subscribed to him, please. His link is going to be down in the description. Be a part of Stax Army. And I appreciate you coming out, for real.
Thank you.
And what we always say to end my YouTube channel is that we love you all so much and you're more powerful than you think. Bye.